Ladies and gentle steppers.
Hey everyone, what's going on, everyone?
Alright, he's muted. Ladies and gentle steppers, welcome to the 6th report of the Fall SGL. If you don't know, the SGL is the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard that we track in-game now. It is the top 25 guilds for the season, and it goes all the way out till January 24th, I believe is the last day. We have 5 tiers in this that we do. 5 tiers, 5 guilds per tier, that's 25 guilds. Huge shout out to Yomu, who created this dashboard that we're about to show you. All right, Celestial tier. That is the first tier of the 5 tiers that we have. It is our top 5 guilds. We have Babel, TSL, The Forest, Rain Factory, and the Knights Who Say Ye, who are our top 5. Congrats to them. There's absolutely no movement that has occurred in this leaderboard, and there probably won't be ever. I don't know. Question mark? Who knows? And so there's not much to report on them, but other than, you know what? Good job, guys. I'm proud of you for the absolute grind that you're doing. However, I will say this one thing. Plug in the weekly guild stats. If you haven't watched it, go check it out, because you'll see that TSL is starting to catch up. Or maybe the better way to put it is Babel slowing down. So there could be a case where, you know, if TSL really just went full force, they could catch up in a few weeks if it stayed that way the entire time, you know, and a dream. I don't know. That's all I got to say. What about you?
Dude, they're having a watch party probably, and they're like, "You better shut." I am fuming right now. How dare you insinuate TSL even touch first place?
Yeah, that's fair.
Shout out to all of you if you're watching Battle. Yeah, Celestial's pretty boring. But with the earned, TSL and the Forest are pretty close in earned EXP. Babel still has a sizable gap with 13 mil.
Yeah.
TSL and Forest were in the 8 to 9 mil range. Rain Factory is actually closing in on Forest in earned EXP, which is surprising to see. And Yi is still pretty steady way under 6 mil, but 5.5. You know, they're holding on, but they're not like a crazy threat to Celestial, to the higher rankings. But that's all I really got. You know, boring as shit.
All right, boring tier. Let's move on to the next. It's like that the Incredibles, where the kid's like, I don't know, I thought you were going to do something or whatever, when Mr. Incredible pulls up in his driveway. Anyways, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
What are you talking about?
The Incredibles. Have you never had a childhood where when the Mr. Incredible pulls into his driveway, he's wearing his suit outfit, and that kid is just like with his little trike, like comes up and he's like, "What are you looking at, kid?"
Why do you remember this,
dude? It's I don't know. Anyways, legend chat. Do you guys remember that? Someone's got to be our age, somewhere around there. Anyways, legendary tier, 6th through 10th place positions. We have Genesis with 38 mil, so only a little less than 2 mil. Yeah, Alkin gets it. Listen, a little less than 2 mil. See, look at that. They're all getting it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all.
I was more invested in Monsters Inc. than I was in Incredibles. I'm not a huge superhero, like, I don't know, enjoyer.
Okay, so. Well, all right. Anyways, Genesis, 6th place with 38 mil, so less than 2 mil away from Yi. We could see we said this last week, and it didn't happen. But PvE-wise, they could be a top 5 guild if they just crank out a little bit more. Wolfblood coming up, moving 1 position. Old Salt's moving another position, which means Golden Arrows had to drop down 2, unfortunately. And the Murder of the Universe staying strong in that 10th place position there. So it's nice to see some movement in the legendary tier. I don't think they're ever, like, 7th and 8th is going to be rough. All to Wolfblood folks. You got to really grind it out to get into that 6th place position. But yeah, I think we should war Old Salts again. And I know Elemental Wars brought this up, so you know what? We're going to go to war with Old Salts once again, because it's 1-1 currently.
I love Old Salts, dude.
I
love them, dude. I love war. One, they're a bunch of cool people, but they're also noobs, so it's just a nice war. Yeah.
So, you know, we've already crushed. Yeah, Captain Maris preparing my cheeks. We've already crushed them once. I mean, we're practically 6th place position. So, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Things are looking great. I'm glad to see Wolfblood and Old Salt showing light, but Golden Arrows wasn't really putting up the fight we were expecting in Legendary. They only earned about 1.5 mil EXP, with Old Salts with 2.8, which is great, and Wolfblood with 4.4. So it was bound to happen, I guess. I don't know. Like you said, Bab was slowing down. I think Golden Arrows is having a slump week. And it's unfortunate to see them drop, but I don't know if they're... I mean, they're their lowest earning in this tier. I mean, even Murder of the Universe at 10 earned 3.7. So let's hope it's a slump for Golden Arrows. Right. Because if they keep earning in the 1 to 1.5 to 2 mil range, they could easily drop out of Legendary. And that's the indicator we can... That's like the only indicator we have when someone's dropping is that EXP earned. Right. But yeah, Genesis still holding strong. I saw them... Dude, like this morning at like 10 o'clock, like everyone in Genesis was like online, like in global chat. You just saw Gen. So that rumor where they're, disbanding, I don't think that's true.
I don't know who said that or why, but it clearly not the case.
Yeah, but Legendary tier shaking up, and, Wolfblood, dude, woof. Always love to see Wolfblood moving up. And Old Salt's another new favorite of mine.
Absolutely.
So. Yeah, they role play in their Discord. Don't ask me how I know that, but they do. they role play, and I was like, "Do I report you?" Okay, let's move on to the next.
Or like, how can I join? Anyways, epic tier. Look at the arrows across the board, baby.
Oh my god, it's Christmas.
Hold on, real fast, because we got to remember 15 mil is the number to beat here. So epic tier, 11 through 15th place. We have the Coven, Still Friendly, Step into Shadows, Mark and Mod, and Cheese Cult. So the Coven is grinding. They're still moving up in positions, which is awesome to see. They're one of those newer guilds, right? So props to them, moving up 2 positions in that 11th place, and they're only 2 mil away from moving into the next tier, Legendary tier. So Murder of the Universe, you better watch out. That means Still Friendly and Step in the Shadows have dropped down. Again, Step in the Shadows is a dead guild. They're not, they're a log on the ground that people are having to walk over now. So.
And then you step over a log, you step on the stone right behind the log and it's wet, and you just crank your ankle. That happened to me. That's Step into the Shadows.
Mark and Mod, absolutely impressive, because we've seen them in the original SGL, I believe it was, when they're like 20 through 25. I don't know what happened, if new management came over or whatever. Yeah. But they are absolutely blasting through the leaderboard right now, moving up 1 position. So awesome job. They're a PvE guild, which is why it's so impressive. But that means that Cheese Cult has dropped down. Yeah. I don't know. Are they a dead guild again? What's happened? They do this constantly. It's these fluctuations with Cheese Cult, up and down, up and down. Hopefully they can hold on to the epic tier position, but who knows? Who knows? So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so strong showing from Coven. Okay, or the Coven.
Yeah, get it right.
Coven.
I don't know.
Chauvin. Anyway, the Coven. 3.1 mil earned, and Still Friendly. That decay was only roughly 1.6 mil. Step in Shadows is a 0, so you can't really count them. They're going to decay every week that we show. Mark 'em on. God, why are you on the SGL? I can't say your name. Almost 1.6 mil earned, and Cheese only earning 1 mil. Okay. So for epic tier, unlike Legendary, where things were kind of showing, they're showing consistency. Besides Golden Arrows, right? That was the one stinker out of Legendary. But epic, Still Friendly and Markamon are showing the same. It's the Coven that's only standing out in this tier. Everyone else here can either, they're going to move up because guilds are decaying on their way down, or they can be overtaken. I would say everyone in Epic, besides the Coven, isn't safe. The EXP earned here is very low compared to their peers in the Legendary tier. Yeah. And then those who would pop into Epic. You might even realize it. You're like, oh, I'm number 15. I just overtook Cheese Cult. I didn't even realize, So, very unstable.
Yeah, the EXP is really close, right? In total, like Markamon and Cheese Cult, it's very close. So if they, they're just taking a break and they decide to grind during the event coming up here, I think next week, if I remember correctly, or some, I can't remember the date.
Some week,
I don't even know what day it is today, but there's potential for a lot of movement within this tier because the EXP is so close. I mean, minus Step in the Shadow, because that one's an obvious given, right? Regardless of what EXP is, they're just a log, like we keep calling them. But yeah, the EXP here is very close, and I know, I know we say like, oh, it's only 1 mil, like, oh, Battle's getting like 15 mil, like this is only 1 mil, like trash.
It's still
a lot. As a guild that like I think like every weekly guild sets I do, like I go to check out like how much we gain for the week, and I'm like, oh, we're close to 1 mil. Like I feel like we did really good this weekend, and I look, I'm like, oh wow, we're nowhere near that. Never mind. You know what? I'm just going to shut up and not even.
It's important. It's important to say anyone in the top 25 is a beast.
Yeah.
But in terms, if you're going to compare the top dogs to each other, there's going to be stinkers. Like that's just how it is.
Top 25, you guys are beasts, but within that, there's like true beasts, and then there's like one brain dogs. And Amelia says 15th is when the event starts. So thank you, appreciate the memory.
Thank you, Amelia. You better not be lying to me.
Chat's like, oh, you feed bastard. Them all the wrong information.
I don't know, man. I used to trust Amelia 100%, but then Amelia went to Babel, came back completely different. She says some wild shit these days. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Believe me, let's start a rumor campaign.
All right, let's move on to the next tier. Remember, 10 mil is the number to beat. We're going to go to the elite tier. Not a lot of movement in this one. Surprise, surprise. No surprise, really. 16 through 20, we have Gorilla Wizards, Prostor, Nightmare Rats, Friendly 2 moving up 1, and Lunar Demise moving down, 1. And that's another log. Once again, we talked about it before. But Lunar Demise is just going to keep dropping, and it doesn't look like Gorilla Wizards is going to be able to reach to the next tier. So it feels like this tier is pretty stable, minus the 20th place position. I don't think we're going to see too much movement anymore, unfortunately, within this tier, at least for the next couple of weeks. Things could change, but that's just how it is. What are your thoughts on such a boring tier like this?
Yeah, it's extremely boring, but you know what? Prostor showing life with 1.3 mil earned, and then Nightmare Rats with 1.2.
Okay,
they are the top earners in this position. Gorilla Wizards only earned 400k ish exp. That's less than us.
So that sounds like Prostor is going to pass either Prostor or Nightmare Rats. Excuse me, are going to pass Gorilla Wizards next week.
Those two are showing signs of life, and I dig it. I actually got a wave from one of our old friends in Prostor today, and I was like, "You're alive." Friendly 2, it's good to see him shoot up, but I mean they've only earned sub 1 mil. They earned 740k exp. And Lunar Demise, this is going to shock you, they earned at 97,000, almost 98,000 exp. That's freaking nothing, especially with the current climate of everyone stepping and doing their shit. That is nothing for the SGL. That is besides 0, that is the least amount of EXP we've ever seen earned on this board. So safe to say, Lunar Demise, something freaking happened, and they're not who they used to be.
Yeah, their leader left, remember, or went AFK.
That's right. Yeah. So that is so unfortunate. We see this so many. There's guilds that pull back, right? Rain Factory did great. Wolf Blood is still holding strong. We have other guilds that change. Cord is leading SNC, not the best guild. I mean, I would not want to be associated with a bunch of crybabies, but Cord's doing a good job there. And but Lunar just freaking dunzos.
Yeah, it's those Burn Bright and Fast. Those guilds just they pop up and then they disappear.
Yeah, Icarus.
It just you got to go for that steady rate, because as a guild leader you get burnt out otherwise. All right.
Yeah. All right. That's all.
Yep. Let's move on to the best tier
with the best guild in the
game.
Let's
go, baby. Let's go.
It's not TPC. You know what I
mean? Ladies and gentlemen, the rare tier, the best tier ever. 21 through 25 place positions. We have the Titans. We have the Foundation moving up 2. They've actually been grinding. I thought we'd pass them. Props to them. So, shout out to them for that. But we're catching.
No, we're gaining. Them. Screw the no,
we're gaining. They're going down. Couch Cat Gaming. What?
Damn, I don't know who that guild is, but I heard they had a sexy co-leads. I think that's me.
Okay. Debatable.
It was worth a shot.
Moving up two positions,
It's worth
baby.
a shot to see if you would compliment me, but I guess not.
That's right. 23rd place position. That's us. We're coming for 22. We're coming for 21. And then maybe we'll stop there.
Alan,
because that's a lot.
Right now, hit earned. Just real quick, flash him with the earn.
Flash him with the earn.
Look at that.
Oh my God, we did it. We hit a bill.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
We did it. First time
hitting
bill.
First and last time, brother.
Woo! Let's go. If you guys want to leave your dead guilds and come join CouchCat, now is the time.
We're going to get banned. We're going to get muted for a year in game.
Poach everyone right now. No one can mute me on my stream.
Think about this. We have a bunch of Heaven and Hell veterans in our guild.
Yep.
They're still sad over Heaven and Hell, but they don't even miss it anymore because they have such a great time.
That's right.
In CouchCat. We give nothing extra. We don't pay anyone in rewards weekly. We don't give recognition.
That's right.
We just freaking like in the old days, you PvP and you don't get noticed for it and you just climb the leaderboard. And that's what we're here to do.
And Nowry sets up some raids occasionally during boosts.
That's right. Nowry does more guild leadership stuff than I've ever done in my life. And that's how I'm the face of the guild.
Okay. Anyways, it felt good.
It was worth a shot,
Absolutely
brother.
destroying TPC. No, it felt really sad. It was a sad moment for me. I was like, damn, that sucks. But it sucks for them.
Yeah, it sucks for them, dude. Raisama came into our Discord and I was like, were you there when we stepped over your body? Like, it sucks because we love TBC. Well, the leaders of TBC, not the weird named people in TBC, but yeah, unfortunate that out of all the guilds we had to step over, it was going to be them. Never in my life, but yeah. So this is Rare is showing there's a divide now. Titans only earned 500,000 EXP.
Yep.
The Foundation, we'll see how long they last. Awesome is always threatening to disband his guild. Almost 800k EXP, not bad actually.
Yep.
CouchCat, you just saw it 1 mil. When I captured the screenshot, it was just under 1 mil, so that's awesome. TPC, 300k, and then the Wolf. We all had hopes for the Wolf because they had a cool name.
Yeah.
Not even 300k EXP, 265. So 265k. So unfortunate, but Rare Tier is about to be a swinging door. If you believe Cord is grinding out SNC, and we also have some hitters hiding between 25 and 35. And I even think Fairy Tail is showing signs of life. But there's guilds just under the surface that we're probably going to see some new faces next week, hopefully. Especially with a showing that Wolf is, that Wolf's got going on.
Yeah, Step and Chill's 32nd place. Newbies was the one that got knocked off the leaderboard now.
Yeah, Lucas, of course, Lucas Departure. That's another guild I should use as an example that derailed the shit out of their progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Garden looks like they've stayed the same. Murder of Crows look like they may have got a little bit in EXP, but not much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the new names, all the people from the Academy teams that touched the SGL, they're gone. They're already gone.
Yep.
So that's just how it is sometimes. It's unfortunate, but it's nice to see different names on the screen. It's nice to see CouchCat.
And it's nice to see our own guild in our own SGL. Like, god damn.
Yeah. So shout out to Ice Neo. Ice Neo is literally a stepping god right now. Yep. He's not grounded. His mom did not catch him playing SimpleMMO in the shower, so he's there stepping for us. So thank you, Ice.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get into the next tier. Who knows?
I don't know.